And the thing that's so powerful is we get to worship together because of the community that we're a part of. Like you are here and you're part of this community. And I was sitting here thinking about every person who was on stage that was here and how long and how far back and the history of what that looks like in community. Like Marissa was over here and she just graduated. I met her and really had conversations with her when she was in 6th grade. I remember when Lindsay was in youth together, and when she got a little older, her and her sister used to come with her mom and clean the restrooms so I didn't have to when I was the youth pastor here. Stacy and I graduated from the same high school. We were in a chapel band together when I was in 10th grade, and she sang and I played bass. And then obviously Pastor Isaiah, you know, Pastor Isaiah. And then Alex, she also graduated from the youth group. I've known her since she was really young. And when I come over here to this band, Mr. Hyde over here was the coolest guitar player in a youth band you could ever imagine when I was growing up. I always wanted to be like him. I remember Steven, we went to the same youth group. I remember him when he had hair, and it was long back there. And I may not be too far from rocking your look here pretty soon. Drew and I graduated high school together. Drew and I were on the same soccer team. You don't know this about Drew. You think he's just a great piano player, but also he's a state champion goalkeeper for our high school soccer team right here. Gary played guitar with me when I first became worship pastor over in youth because he wasn't, what did we call it? He wasn't A team back then. You were the B team, so you were on the youth stage. But guess who's A team now, Gare Bear? Let's go. Right? And then back in the back, I don't know if you noticed we have a different drummer than Scott. Scott's our normal, but Anna's back from college back here. She's attending ORU, and you may say, I've only really got to know Anna for a year, but here's what's crazy. Her mom and dad, her dad was my high school principal, and her mom was my science teacher, and I was terrible to them. And they still let her come to this church, like she's still here. And I say all that to represent, this is decades of relationship, and you know, when I look out here, and I look out at the faces, there's decades of relationships out here. And the reason that's important, every single person that I just named, all these people who are standing here, I've been able to have the privilege of walk through and pray and stand for the miracles that they need in their life. There's been, what you maybe don't get to know because you're just there are people who are singing in faith standing on this stage. There's people who have lost loved ones. There's people who are standing in belief in the midst of trying situations, people who have experienced all sorts of life, death, struggle, hardship. And they stand up here and they sing. And so when they sing about miracles, I know sometimes the enemy would love for you to believe like, yeah, these other people can sing because they're not actually going through it. I promise you the people on this stage are going through it and have gone through it. And the fact that they're still willing to come up on this stage and sing and play and lead vulnerably. And I say all that because you can be vulnerable too.